Hi, I'm Natalie Spence. Welcome back to the Garden Club. We're here today with Pam Bowden, our Cape Cod Gardener. We're going to be following her successes and challenges this growing season in her Cape Cod garden. We've seen her raised bed gardening, we've seen her seed starting. Today we're going to see the tomato plants started by seed that are ready to be hardened off.
We want to show you today the progress we're making. As you remember, I planted seeds more than a month ago, and fortunately they took, and we have gone through the process of this and taking it down to, or moving them up to, the tomatoes particularly went into a size like this. And then we can show you, we have tomatoes. We do hope we're not going to have a late summer arrival, because our tomatoes will be ready to go Memorial Day weekend. They are coming along beautifully. We are giving them a little bit of fish emulsion as fertilizer about once a week, and a very light mix. And we're going to show you today how to take your plants outside and harden them off so that when it is time to put them in the ground, they're ready to go. Now we're getting ready to take our tomato plants out onto the porch to harden them off. What we're going to do is make sure that they're not in the sunshine. They need just the daylight and exposure to that for the next 3 or 4 days, and then they'll be ready to move out into the sun. So here we go. Now I've set them out here to make sure that they're not in the sun, because they'll burn. They get a sunburn just like people do. And on a real windy day, I don't bring them out, because these little plants get whipped around by the wind and it does them no good at all. So we try to make sure that the temperature and the wind are ideal for these babies. I want to explain that when you bring them out to harden off, make sure that each night you're going to bring them in. They don't like it anywhere below 50 degrees, and our springs here, particularly our spring nights, are just too cold for them. So it's a little bit of exercise, but you'll have better plants. When we plant this tomato, our tomatoes, they'll be about this tall, maybe a little taller. We're going to take off several of the bottom branches and lay it on its side, because the stem itself will begin to root. Cover it up and leave 6 inches or 8 inches coming up out of the soil, and that will grow into a very strong, sturdy plant and will protect it against the winds of the summer. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.